Why Senate made U-turn on its plan to override Buhari's veto on direct primary election. Welcome to the news. And thank you for tuning in to listen. So these people have made U-turn. Now, wow. Are we surprised? Of course, we are not surprised. We thought that for once that these people will redeem themselves. But they have actually kept proving to Nigerians that no. There is nothing like redemption. Yes. Imagine these people. Just imagine. Just when people were beginning to say, oh, okay, fine, maybe these people, their brain is now working well. And God has ministered to them. They have heard the word of God. Just as we are about to say, thanks be to God. They now change their mind. How are they not going to change their mind? Tell me. When you have a particular area where goodies are stored, a particular room where goodies are stored in that particular house or room, the key to that room is not always with you. And you always want to come and take anything you need at any point in time without being harassed or without having to go through the door. You don't want people seeing you, but you want to be getting anything you want from that room. What happens? You break a wall. That wall, you broke a wall. You broke a wall, and anytime you want, you go through that wall. Nobody hinders you. You go and come. Then somebody comes. That wall has been opening for years. People have been doing anything they want. They will come and be asking questions. Who did this? So who took this thing? That wall. There's a way you covered it. Then somebody now comes in. Somebody who is in charge now comes in and said, oh, this particular wall, it is time to cement it. No wonder this thing has been, things will just be disappearing. You're now moving the motion of, let us cement it. Let us cement it. All of a sudden, you're now coming to say, no, you're not going to cement it. You're going to leave it like that. Why? Because they have given you one or two. This is the perfect scenario. Because these people know that what the direct primaries will do to them. What it will do. It will make sure that Nigerians pick people they want. Nigerians will not be picking people that are not competent. We are not going to be picking, and if we now pick it, even after, this electoral bill is signed into law, then they will not know that something is wrong with Nigerians. We are going to now live with our mistakes. But this one, they are not allowing us to pick people that are going to be competent enough. Anything you like, you bring out and you say, oh, this one is your best candidate. Yeah, I've said it before. Even bad products with a good marketing funnel sells better than anyhow you want, anything you want. Any person you want to bring it out for the people. Meanwhile, this direct primary will ensure that it is only people who are competent comes out to become the president. They are now saying it is cost effective. When it is about wasting our money on resources that is not going to be useful to Nigeria. For example, the building of the railway from Kano or from wherever in the north to Niger. Is that not wastefulness of resources? Somebody will come and open his or her mouth and say, oh, it is wasteful. It is not cost effective. Continue. Now the news in detail. Many Nigerians thought the president would sign that bill upon receiving it, but unfortunately, he did not. He instead turned it to the Senate for amendment. However, the move by the Senate to override the veto of the president on direct primary election has failed, as the Senate has had a second thought. In this article, we will discuss why the Red Chamber changed its mind after collecting the signatures of some of its members. They need to consult the House of Representatives according to Punch newspaper. The Senate and the House of Reps make up the National Assembly, and both worked on the electoral bill before it was forwarded to the president. Now that the president has returned to the bill for amendment, it is common sense for the Red Chamber to consult the Green Chamber before taking any concrete decision on the matter. This is to avoid conflict of interest and ensure that the two chambers are on the same page. If the Senate had gone ahead to override the presidential veto, the House of Reps may return from Christmas and New Year holidays and decides to dissociate itself from the decision of a Senate. The Electoral Amendment Bill is sensitive, especially as the 2023 general elections is fast approaching. The direct primary election, if signed into law, may cause confusion in the sense that political parties have the constitution that guides them, and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria recognizes the rights of political parties to conduct their affairs in a matter that their constitution stipulates. Some Nigerians see the push for direct primary as a move to checkmate the powers of governors, who often use indirect primary election via delegates to influence who becomes a candidate of a political party in an election. However, we wait to see how it will play out in January, when both chambers of a National Assembly must have returned from holidays. Well. What do we have here? There is no National Assembly in Nigeria but national gathering of political parties, using the people's money for their personal benefit. Until the attitudes of representing political parties instead of a people is changed by the National Assembly, the country cannot progress. It is not even only there we need a change. We need a change totally. In the first place, do this guy have enough courage to override Buhari's decision on electoral bill? Of course, that's what we're talking about. The worst National Assembly ever. They are not even ashamed of their actions most of the time. Lawan led house as the worst house. When time shall tell on all of you. Okay. Sincerely, I don't even know. I don't know what excuse these people will give for not signing that particular bill into law. For not signing it into law. Like, they don't have any reasonable excuse at all. They don't have any reasonable excuse at all. They do not. Even if Saraki is their Senate president, he will never agree with direct primary because country cannot decide the mode of selecting a candidate for the political parties in any democratic society. Okay, it is only when it comes to this. It's only when it comes to this that they will come and say, oh, democracy. Anything that concerns the masses, of course, the masses can go to hell for all these people care. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for sending in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.